Hey y'all. I think I might be able to get some sleep tonight because I'm starting to feel like I might be able to sleep. Um, but because I have no problem being vulnerable, listen, I don't. I mean, I'm an open book. I try not to spill a whole bunch of personal stuff, especially if it involves other people. But when it comes to just me and my stuff, I don't mind. And I also figure, if it helps somebody else out there, if they're going through it too, something similar or whatever, you won't feel so alone. But the one thing I wanted to share in my vulnerability tonight is that since my anemia has gotten worse, I've had a lot of sleep issues. That's why you keep hearing me complain about not being able to sleep and how I'm only getting like 1 to 2 hours of sleep at a time. And it's really rough. But the problem that I'm having during that sleep, just that short amount of sleep, is I'm having nightmares. And it's almost like it's bringing back up a lot of trauma in my dreams. And I wanted to talk to you about one particular dream that I have. I lost my mom when I was 17 years old. She had a brain aneurysm followed by a stroke, and she went into a coma. And then 3 or 4 days later after that, she had no more brain activity. So she went to be with the Lord. And I don't think I've ever really had a chance to like totally grieve her. I kind of just had to get on with my life at that because I was 17 and I was entering my senior year of high school, and like there was just all this stuff going on, and my dad started dating this new lady, and it was just like all this stuff. So I never really had a chance to like sit with my self and really get through that grieving process. So I think that's why I'm having trauma dreams about my mom, because in every time my mom is in my dream, it's known that it's her, but it's not the way she looked when the last time I saw her. She looks younger in my dreams, not like a child young, but just younger, like maybe in her upper 20s, mid 20s, somewhere in her 20s. She just has such a beautiful face. It's her, but it's a younger version of her. But the thing that's upsetting to me is in each dream, she didn't pass away. She just left me. She abandoned me and my brother. And in each dream, I'm like begging and pleading with her to want to be my mom and to not continue to leave me. And her attitude in each dream is kind of like, it's just not her, And dreams are so weird. I was just talking to a friend about you can't really understand your dreams. There's really nobody that you can talk to professionally that can understand dreams fully, though, And what I was talking to my friend about is people do try to find out what goes on, like the meanings of their dreams, and then they end up going down the occult road. And then they go through all these witchcraft avenues to try to figure out, and it's just dangerous. So there's really no safe way to understand dreams other than maybe going to trauma therapy or grief counseling, and they can give you an idea of why you're dreaming these things as far as unresolved issues. But as far as the contents and the things that you see in your dreams, like I see a lot of numbers in my dreams. I see colors. I can smell in my dreams. I can feel in my dreams. It's like I'm in a totally different world whenever I go to sleep. And then when I wake back up, it's like, whoa, I'm back in this world again. So, okay, let me adjust. But yeah, and I've been like this ever since can remember having dreams like vividly. And all my senses work in my dreams, and I remember my dreams. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. If you have unresolved trauma, do you have dreams of a particular loved one that you lost, or a particular situation that caused you grief that you dream about that leaves you feeling unsettled when you wake up? It's just you're just wanting it to stop. You're just wanting it to go away. You just want to heal. That's what I'm talking about tonight. And if you can relate, please drop a comment below and we can talk about it. Because I'm a big fan of helping each other out and being there for each other, even if we don't even know each other. But we're all on this earth together, you know, we're all just trying to make it. So, and we all have our own stories, and I'd love to hear yours. And so, yeah, this is kind of like an invitation to let me know what you've been through. And if it affects your sleep, if it affects your dreams, things like that. So, all right. Well, thanks for listening. Again, comment below if you want, and we can rap about it. So, with that being said, I'll let you go. And until next time, keep strong in your faith and always take everything to God. First and foremost, put God in the center of your life, and then everything else will fall into place. Now, he doesn't heal everybody. I just want to make that clear, because he has his own ways. But he's always there, going through everything with us. So y'all have a good night, and God bless.